Gentlemen, picture this. You're standing in line at your favorite coffee shop, you're half focused on the menu, half scrolling your phone, maybe you're checking your emails or catching up on social media, and then out of nowhere, you feel it, that tingling on the side of your face, that subtle shift in energy, that primal awareness that someone's eyes are on you. It's not loud. It's not obvious, but something in your instincts lights up. You glance up, and there she is, a beautiful woman looking directly at you, not just glancing past, but truly making contact with your presence for half a second. Time freezes, your breath catches, and in your head, 10 thoughts collide all at once. Wait, is she looking at me? Was that just a coincidence? Should I look back? Should I smile? What if I look awkward? What if she's not actually interested? What if I imagined the whole thing, and before you know it, the moment's gone? You look away too fast, or worse, you do nothing at all, and later you're left replaying it over and over, dissecting each millisecond of that glance, wishing you'd known exactly what to do, wishing you had a plan that turned uncertainty into certainty. Well, today, I'm going to make sure you never feel that frustration again. Because this moment, this seemingly small instant of shared attention, has the potential to be the start of something real and powerful. I'm Amelia, and welcome to Dark Facts 2.0, where we break down the science, psychology, and secret strategies of attraction into steps you can actually use, not some cheesy pickup routine, not cringeworthy one-liners, but a framework. A psychological 7-step playbook that will make you calm, confident, and magnetic when a woman looks at you, plus the number one silent mistake that kills attraction instantly, that one unconscious slip-up that turns a spark into silence. And trust me, this isn't theory, this works in coffee shops, bars, the gym, walking down the street, in airports, at concerts, in the produce aisle, at the grocery store, anywhere. Because attraction isn't about having the perfect setting, it's about reading micromoments correctly and knowing how to respond with precision. Miss just one of these steps, and the moment will slip through your fingers. Nail them all, and you won't just catch her attention, you'll keep it, and that's where real connection begins. Step number 1. Win the eye contact game. Here's the truth. Eye contact is one of the oldest, rawest signals of human connection. Think about it. Before language, before culture, before even the first tools were carved, there were just two pairs of eyes locking across a distance. Eye contact is a biological trigger. It activates the brain's social recognition systems, increases oxytocin levels, and tells the nervous system, hey, pay attention. Something important is happening. And when a woman looks at you, you're now in the middle of what I call the eye contact game. Sounds simple, but most men lose without realizing it, because they either avert their gaze out of nervousness, or they lock eyes in a way that feels forced or aggressive. Here's how it works. The moment your eyes meet hers, you hold it, not in a creepy, unblinking way, but in a relaxed, grounded way. Let your gaze say, I see you, I'm not intimidated, I'm present, I'm comfortable in my skin. Your face remains calm, your eyes relaxed, your posture composed. But here's the golden rule: you should be the one to break it, not instantly, not after 2 seconds, but right at the moment. When it feels like you've both acknowledged each other, the goal is to lead the moment with grace, because if she's the one who looks away first, she might feel a social imbalance, like she's being pressured or pursued too intensely. But if you break it first, you leave her with a subtle spark of curiosity. Why did he break it? Was he interested? Does he not care? What's his story? This small, controlled mystery is powerful. It's not about intimidation, and it's certainly not about submission. It's about confidence with restraint. Think of it like a game of chicken, except you're not trying to win by forcing her to look away, you're winning by showing you could hold it but chose not to. And here's a crucial pro tip: while holding eye contact, let your eyes soften, slightly tense. Eye contact makes you look angry or hostile. A soft gaze communicates warmth, trustworthiness, and approachability. Your facial tension should be nearly zero, your expression neutral but alive. This one nuance can change the entire tone of your presence. Step number 2. Smile deliberately. Now, let's layer something critical on top of that first step. When she looks at you, and you meet her gaze, there's one thing that will either make her more intrigued, or shut the door forever: your expression. If you give her nothing, no smile, no emotional reaction, her brain files you under unfriendly, unapproachable. Even if you're just nervous, you cannot let your face go blank. But here's where most guys blow it. They flash a quick, awkward grin, like they're just checking a box, like it's some social chore that doesn't work either, because it feels mechanical and disconnected. What you need is a deliberate smile, not rushed, not overly intense, but timed and real. A smile that says, I'm confident, I'm grounded, and I'm not here to pressure you. I'm here existing fully in this moment. When you smile like this, something incredible happens in her brain. Her body releases a tiny burst of oxytocin, the chemical responsible for feelings of trust and emotional bonding. It's the same chemical that floods during hugs or moments of deep connection. It's subconscious, but it matters, and even if you don't speak to her right away, smiling more in life in general alters how the world treats you. It's a signal to the world that you're secure in yourself, and when you're secure, people, especially women, gravitate toward that energy. Because confidence without warmth is cold, and warmth without confidence is weak. You need both. Step number 3, break the voice barrier by saying hi all. Right? You've locked eyes, you've smiled, now it's time to take one small, yet powerful leap forward. If you stop here, you're like a movie that ended halfway through the story. She's seen your presence, but not your personality, and for her to even consider the possibility of connection, she needs to see you as someone she can interact with, and this is where you break the voice barrier. This doesn't require a clever line or memorized script. In fact, simplicity is your friend. The key is initiation paired with intention. Even a confident hi said with calm energy does the job. It tells her you're not afraid to be seen, to take initiative. You're not treating her like an object or a prize, you're treating her like a human being, and psychologically, the moment you speak, you shift in her mind from stranger to potential ally, potential connection. And here's the truth. 90% of guys never cross this line. They linger in hesitation, overthink what to say, and walk away while she forgets they ever existed. Breaking the voice barrier is your way of silently saying, I'm grounded enough to make this real. I trust myself enough to begin, and when a woman feels that trust in you, she begins to feel safe opening up around you. Step number 4, decide if you actually want to talk now. Here's a truth most men never consider, and it's where you instantly separate yourself from every other guy. Just because she looked at you doesn't mean you have to talk to her. In fact, this is where self-respect becomes more attractive than eagerness. Most men treat any sign of attention like a green light. She looked at me, I have to act. But a confident man pauses, checks in with himself, and asks, does she genuinely interest me? Is she aligned with the type of energy I want around me, or am I just reacting because she's physically attractive? Would I still want to talk to her if I knew her values, her personality, her mindset? This moment of inner check-in does 2 vital things. 1, it protects your standards. You're not just chasing every signal of attention, you're curating who gets your time. And 2, it puts you in control. You're not reacting, you're choosing, and women can sense this dynamic. When a man chooses to engage, not from scarcity but from grounded clarity, it flips the power dynamic. You're not desperate, you're deliberate, and if after this moment, you decide she's not someone you want to talk to, that's not failure, that's maturity. Just return to what you were doing with calm, relaxed energy, and even that can leave a quiet impression of inner strength. But if you do choose to talk, that's when you move forward wisely. Step number 5, wait for second eye contact. This is where patience becomes your biggest advantage. Most men get overeager and rush in after the first glance, thinking the door is open, and it might be, but here's what they miss. Attraction is often a slow build, not a sprint. The first eye contact could have been a fluke. Maybe she was just scanning the room, but the second time she looks at you now, that's intention, that's curiosity, that's interest bubbling to the surface. And this is where you stay poised. Don't make it obvious that you're waiting for it. Go back to your world, relax, enjoy the moment, engage with your environment, but stay subtly aware. This is the waiting zone. Like fishing, the bait is already in the water. Now you wait for the real bite. When she gives you that second glance, a few things are happening in her mind. She's recalling your earlier eye contact, she's remembering your smile, she's wondering what happens next. That second look might last only a heartbeat longer, but that extra beat is everything. It's the signal that now she's open. She's wondering about you, she's primed for interaction. Step number 6, set the stage with your body language. Everything you've done so far has led to this. The signal before the signal. Body language is your silent announcement to the room. It speaks louder than your voice and faster than your words. So here's the move. Subtly shift your entire body to face her. Align your feet, torso, and shoulders in her direction, and then go right back to what you were doing as if nothing changed. This move does 2 things. It communicates subtle attention. You've marked her as someone in your awareness, and it creates psychological availability without pressure. You're not hovering, you're not hovering, you're not chasing, you're simply present, open, calm, and centered. Like someone who has nothing to prove and nothing to hide. Think of it like a stage being set before a powerful performance. The lights are low, the energy is rising, and everything feels aligned. And here's where microsignals matter. If your posture is slouched or your arms are crossed, you send messages of insecurity or emotional closure without saying a single word. On the flip side, if your body is upright yet relaxed, your chest open, your hands visible, and your breathing steady, you radiate confidence, safety, and poise, which are incredibly attractive. Qualities especially in public settings where tension is often high and women are especially sensitive to male body language because of instinctive safety concerns. When you show you're composed without being overbearing, engaged without being needy, you create an emotional environment where she feels drawn in, not pushed. And pro tip: avoid unnecessary fidgeting like checking your phone too often, bouncing your leg, or looking around nervously. These are subconscious tells that communicate discomfort. And even if she can't name them consciously, her brain picks them up and forms judgments instantly, so your body becomes your brand, and in that moment it says, I'm here, I'm in control, and I welcome what comes next. Step number 7, go talk to her now. This is where everything comes together. You've shared eye contact more than once. She smiled or looked back with curiosity. Your body is open and grounded. Now it's decision time, and at this point most of the work is already done. You've established a presence, you've sent signals of warmth, confidence, and interest, and now the final step is to step into the moment with clarity and follow through. And here's the thing, hesitation is what kills attraction more than rejection, more than awkwardness. It's that long pause where your energy changes from confident to uncertain, that moment where you doubt yourself and shrink back, and women can feel that shift instantly like a wave pulling back from the shore. The goal isn't to walk over and deliver a perfect line. The goal is simply to begin. Keep it light. Keep it situational, and above all, keep it real. Don't try to impress. Don't try to win. Just connect. For example, if you're both at a coffee shop and she's near the counter, you might say, hey, you look like you're trying to decide between 2 drinks. Want me to make it harder for you? It's playful, it's observational, and it invites interaction. Or if you both look like you're avoiding something serious, like work or emails, you could say, looks like we're both hiding from Monday. What's your escape plan? These aren't magical phrases. They're just doorways to conversation, and from there you build naturally. Ask questions. Tease a little, make a small comment about something in the environment, and watch how she responds. The key here is presence, not performance. You're not on stage. You're in a real moment, and if you can stay relaxed, curious, and fully there, she'll feel that. And that's what builds authentic chemistry. Now let's talk about the number 1 mistake that kills attraction instantly. This is the moment you must avoid at all costs, and it's one of the most common unconscious moves men make. When a woman looks at you and you realize she's looking, don't snap your gaze away like you've been caught doing something wrong. This is the shy guy's instinct, the panic response, and it screams insecurity. Here's what happens in her mind. When you do it, she instantly assumes you're nervous or socially anxious. She senses you're not used to attention or not confident in handling social dynamics, and just like that her curiosity drops, because now instead of being a grounded man, you've shown you can't even handle a shared glance. And this moment is far more significant than you think, because eye contact isn't just about seeing each other, it's a test. It's a social scan that asks, are you capable of handling emotional pressure? Are you safe? Are you stable? Are you worth getting to know? And when you snap your eyes away like she caught you cheating on a test, you send the message, no, I can't handle this, and her subconscious files you under unready, unattractive, uninteresting. But don't take that as an insult. Take it as an opportunity to master this skill, because it is a skill, and it gets easier with practice. And to be clear, this doesn't mean you should lock eyes and refuse to look away. That's equally unattractive and can feel intimidating or even aggressive. The balance is calm awareness. You see her, you acknowledge her, and you let it register before moving on your terms, and that's the whole point of this approach. You're not chasing attention, you're owning your energy, because women aren't just looking for a good-looking guy. They're scanning for emotional signals, signals of confidence, leadership, self-regulation. Under pressure, they want to know, can you handle tension? Can you stay cool in an uncertain moment? Can you make her feel at ease while still being strong? And when you can hold your ground in something as simple as eye contact without flinching or overreacting, you're communicating far more than you realize. It's nonverbal leadership, and that's incredibly attractive. So there you have it, 7 psychological steps that turn a passing glance into a magnetic moment of connection, and the one critical mistake that makes it vanish before it even begins. And remember, gentlemen, this isn't about manipulation or fake tactics. It's about understanding how connection works at a biological, emotional, and social level. It's about mastering the invisible language of attraction that most people never even realize they're speaking. And if you found this breakdown useful, if it helped you see things differently, or gave you a new tool you can apply in real life, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to Dark Facts 2.0, and turn on notifications, because the next video will take this even further. I'm going to teach you exactly what to say to turn that first conversation into undeniable attraction using what's called emotional anchoring and social mirroring, 2 powerful psychological techniques that deepen rapport within minutes, not hours, and until then remember. True confidence isn't about chasing every look you get or seeking approval from everyone around you. It's about owning the moments that matter, staying grounded in who you are, and choosing the energy you want in your life. Because when you master that, everything else falls into place.